Good morning, Karen.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm just trying to get a little bit of work done before my study group meets. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thank you. Just trying to look up Dan Lowry is going to be my my guest for my Friday night interview, and I already had started doing like my notes about him, and I have to like go back and research because he won a tournament this weekend, so my numbers are off now. But what a great thing that he's won another Run Good ring.
Nice. Great guest.
Yeah, he should be fun, and looking forward to maybe him giving us a little insight about mental stability and mental health because he's been very public about how he wrestles with it, so to speak. So I think it'll be a good, authentic conversation.
Good. I'm looking forward to that one.
Thank you. Thank you. So you got a study group today. What is the topic? What are you guys dissecting today, or do you know?
Yeah, I don't even know because I didn't post for the one today, but we s- we kind of go through like we'll pick a certain area and we'll stay in that area for a little while and then we'll move on. But we were studying blind versus blind for a while. And then we kind of expanded that and it was more button versus big blind. So I'm not sure what we're doing today. I need to look.
All right, very cool. And how long do you guys go in your study session? I know it's every Monday.
Well, it's actually 4 days a week.
Oh, I thought
Monday,
it was different groups. Okay, sorry about that.
that's okay. No, I do have more than one group, although the other one I hadn't participated in a while. But it's Monday through Thursday from 12 to 1:30. And
Awesome.
then, yeah, we have Fridays off. And then I had another group. I myself was streaming and doing a study stream on Mondays, but I can't do that anymore. So I may revive that and do it on Fridays. And because Fridays I stream and I play tournaments, and I think I want to not do that. I don't really think Fridays is a good day for playing online. So I think I'll switch my personal study stream to Fridays, I think is what I'm going to do.
Got it. That's a lot of hours. You're putting in a lot of hours between study and streaming and of course spacing and playing live poker.
It's a lot. Look, we got what's this moneymaker tour in here? Let me check this out.
Honey, is that Tony, is that you?
That is me.
How are you? Tony Burns, for those that may not know. How are you? What you got going on down there?
Well, sitting looking over the Atlantic Ocean right now and wanted to hear what you all were talking about this morning as I put out some social media stuff. So, hope you
Well,
all are having a great day.
thank you. I'm glad you stopped by. Is there you want to tell us what you got going today?
Absolutely. So, we have the final table of the Daytona Poker main event. We're down to the final six, 80,000 up top. We end up having an over $350,000 prize pool, guaranteed $250,000. So, nice turnout for the main down here in Daytona.
That's
And
awesome.
yeah, so we have a live stream final table starts at 2 o'clock. Be on a half hour live delay, and people can tune in to the Daytona Poker Twitch or YouTube channel to watch that live stream. And I believe it'll be on Facebook Live as well.
Awesome. And tell me who the chip leader is.
I don't want to butcher her last name, but her first name is Hindi. She's a local area player in Central Florida. Been a great supporter of the Moneymaker Tour, and also just come to a lot of events through my career down at Hard Rock. But wonderful person. She would be the first female Moneymaker main event champion. We've had quite a host of female champions. I've seen you share for this series. Would only be fitting to have our first female um, uh, champion crown today.
That would be awesome. I'll be watching for that. And if I get back from my errands in time, hopefully I can tune in and see her take the crown.
Yeah, it'll be pretty awesome. So, yeah, then after that, we're heading to MGM National Harbor. We start a week from today there with 12 trophy events and over 400,000 guarantees. First time stop for the Moneymaker Tour at MGM National Harbor and getting to the Mid Atlantic, and I called it the Northeast at first, and I got some pushback, so I guess I have to settle for Mid Atlantic.
You got straightened out, did you?
I did. It's like calling Florida the South. I People get on me about that too. So
Well,
I don't know what's more south than Florida.
well, let me just tell you, because I'm in Georgia. Florida is definitely not the South, my friend.
Oh goodness. I guess
Except for
we'll
northern Florida. Northern
uh,
Florida is we'll take them.
fair enough. I was in an argument the other day. Well, not an argument, just a conversation that Florida probably should be divided into a minimum of two, if not three states. So
I could see that. I definitely could see that. And it's amazing how different each part of Florida is. It really is. If you've
yeah,
never experienced the differences, you have something to look forward to.
I have lived in three different parts of Florida, and yes, they were all different. So
I love that. And I just want to invite you to stop in all summer long. We're going to do my daily WSOP coverage, which of course includes all poker around Vegas. So MGM properties, Venetian, Wynn, South Point, Orleans, the Nugget. So I hope you stop in from time to time and give us an update of, what's going on.
all right, well, I'll throw a little teaser out for you. I'm probably going to announce in the next few days where I will be working this summer. There will also be a Moneymaker Tour announcement, but I've got some fun career and some personal stuff coming up. I'll shed more light on the on the professional side. But yeah, accepted a 6 week job this summer in Vegas with the property. So
You heard it here. As we say here in the spaces, breaking news.
I like it. I like it. I like it. So, but I hope you
Well,
all have a wonderful day. And the month of May, if everybody has an opportunity before WSOP, come on down to Florida, West Palm Beach, May 1st through the 13th. And then we'll be in Montreal, Canada for the first time as well at Playground. They're going to start that series on May the 7th, but we'll be joining the action May 16th through the 20th as part of the Moneymaker Millions. So.
awesome. I see Matty S down there in the audience. And of course, he's down in Boca Raton. So I know he'll probably be stopping into your event.
Yes, like having Matty there. Love the fact that he has his profile picture, part of the Moneymaker Tour at West Palm. So appreciate all the support from Matt, and hope y'all have a wonderful day. Going to put out some tweets here and listen to what y'all have to say, and y'all just have a great day.
Thanks, Tony. You too.
See you.
And you're doing a great job as always, my friend.
Thank you so much.
You bet. You bet. Well, there you go. You guys got the breaking news. You got the update on where the Moneymaker Tour is going to be going the next couple of months. Make sure you mark your calendars and, don't forget to say hello to Tony when you're there. I got to see him when I was in Cincinnati. And of course, it's always a pleasure. And we always have some good conversations and some good laughs. So kudos to that hardworking guy in the name of poker, which means he does it on our behalf. We can't ever forget that. So Kieran, were you finished with your thought on that?
Oh no, I hope to I hope to play in the Moneymaker Tour one day. I haven't ever done that, but I should be able to. It's usually a driving distance for me.
Me too, because Kieran's also in Georgia, and yeah, me too. But maybe it'll be in Vegas when we're there, Kieran. So maybe we'll get our chance when we're in Vegas.
Yeah, I'm always playing the. They have a lot of Moneymaker Tour satellites on ACR, so I'm always jumping in those. So we'll see.
Of course, of course. And of course, speaking of June in Las Vegas, the meetup game will be June 21st at 1 p.m. at the Bellagio. So mark your calendars, get your airline tickets set, and get ready to come have some fun at the Bellagio. Of course, we'll have some Splash the Pot items. I already picked up some. Sarah O'Connor, who was our guest last week for an interview, gave me 2 signed copies of her book. I met her up in Atlanta to pick those up over the weekend. So we already have our first in hand donation. And of course, Green Visor Gang is already committed to supporting us and giving us some Splash the Pot items. And John Robertson has committed to getting some books to donate as well. So we're well on our way for Splash the Pot items. If you'd like to donate something, let me know. Big way everybody can help is just retweeting anytime I am putting those announcements out there, so that maybe some others will not only join us but give us some Splash the Pot items. So there you have it, folks. Oh, I wanted to tell you also about the meetup game. It'll be the first time I'm going to present a trophy, and it's going to be in honor of our very own Wolfie. And I'll let him pick out the trophy this weekend. And I actually ordered it this morning, and it's going to go to the person who ends up being the chip leader of the day. And I have to kind of figure out exactly how I'm going to do that. But Wolfie has left the meetup game a couple of times, being up the most out of all of us. So I thought it would kind of be fun to honor him and whoever it is at the meetup game. So starting a little new tradition. And of course, everybody that attends will get a little card marker or card protector that I had made for the last meetup game, and hopefully for all the future ones. So there you go. You guys all got the update.
Nice.
It'll be fun for sure. I can't wait. Honestly, I got so much shit going on right now. Unfortunately, I lost a cousin. Um, what is today? Monday? Whenever we were all in Hexa space, was that Saturday? Yeah, I got the news when we were all in there. But anyway, so we're trying to, it's just a little crazy right now, trying to figure out all of that and whatever.
Sorry to hear about your cousin.
I appreciate that. She's been sick for a long time. So, you know, as much as we want them here forever, sometimes you have to say, she's in a better place because she's been sick for at least 6 years now. So, and she was miserable. God love her. So she's definitely in a better place. But thank you. Appreciate that. Karen, you going up to the Cherokee WSOP or what?
So it's still kind of a question. I hope to. If I do, it's not going to be for more than like maybe my typical 4 days. I don't ever go for a long time. But yeah, I've got May is super crowded for me because I have a trip that I'm going on. It's like a family trip. It's cousins. It's funny. It's cousins. A bunch of
Oh,
cousins are getting together. And then, and so that weekend is shot. That's the first weekend of May. Then the last weekend of May is shot because I'm going. My son graduates from college, so I have to go up there, do the graduation stuff, and then help pack him up. So that only leaves 2 other weekends, and I do have to work. So I don't know. I hope to go. Are you going?
at this point, no. I am trying to figure out. I'm s- right as of this moment. My airline ticket out to Washington State is for May the 14th. But unfortunately, my son-in-law got hurt a couple of weeks ago, and they're trying to decide if they're going to do like this major surgery on his foot and ankle, or if it's going to get like good results through PT. So if he gets results through PT, then I don't have to go out there any earlier. But if he's, going to have the surgery, I'll probably go out there a little bit earlier to help with the baby, because it's still tennis season. And it's actually like divisional playoffs, and then the NCAA championships and all that stuff, and or not the championships; those are in the fall. But it's tournament time, so to speak. And so my daughter is really going to be busy with that, and so yeah, I might have to go out there a little bit earlier. I don't know. It's all iffy right now. My plan is leaving here May 14th without going to the WSOP in Cherokee, I guess is the point.
Yeah, you sound real busy too.
It's a little crazy.
I mean, I haven't given up on going. I want to go. They also have some times in May, and I don't know if they're having it this year, but they called it May Mania in the past, where they had satellites to try to sally into the main event, World Series of Poker main event this summer. So it might be that I go up for that if the timing works out. But that's usually separate from the circuit.
Right. And that those are some great opportunities that they offer. I don't know if they're doing the hours. They used to do like logging hours like the whole month before um, the WSOP would come in, or even their like their own little tournament series. And if you logged in enough hours the month before, then you got like a seat. I don't think it was a main event seat, but it may have been a main event seat now because their main event's only like 1100, 1500, right? It may have been a main event seat if you logged enough hours. And I actually kind of I think last year, kind of sat down and thought, well, if I go up there on say a Sunday or Monday and stay through Wednesday and play cash, theoretically I could do 6 hours a day. That would be 18 hours and, whatever. Maybe more, maybe less. Could I log enough hours to get that seat? I don't know. Had you given any thought to that process?
Yeah, so I forgot that they do. I forgot that they have more than one thing going on. They do have. I guess those are cash game hours. When I
Yes.
when I did it before, it was an actual tournament, and I did win a seat, but it wasn't. They had. It was an $1,100 buy-in, so it wasn't trivial. I mean, it was.
Yeah, that was their main event at that
Yeah.
time. I think it's up to 15 or 16 now, isn't it? Or am I
No.
making that shit up?
So I'm talking about something different. They actually had during May Mania, they had a tournament that was an 1,100 buy-in that was just for the main event seat,
Oh,
and
got it, got it, got it, got it,
then they gave you back. So I
got it.
won, yeah. So they actually gave $1,000 in cash plus the seat. So you got almost your whole buy-in back plus the seat. So
Nice.
they've done that a couple of years in a row. And I remember they did that cash game thing you're talking about where you do a certain number of hours, and I don't know what all the giveaway was, but yeah, they had that one too.
And I think it was you had to have 100 or more hours to get the seat. And I was like, if I don't do well the first 2 weeks, then I'm going to have to go there and like really grind it out the last 2 weeks. I didn't know. I might as well just pay the $1,100 for the seat, I guess is my point.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot because you're putting in a lot of time and money. Yeah, that's true.
Plus the travel, right? I mean, I get a free room, but you still have to pay for the gas and the but your chips, of course, on the table, but food and all that stuff. So, in the end of the day, am I saving myself $200, or am I mean, of course, if I'm winning, it's a moot point, but you can't count on always winning.
True.
Good morning, Hex, or in your case, good afternoon.
Good morning.
How are you?
Not bad, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Sorry you didn't win that bet. Oh man, wait, yes you did with Larky Poo.
Oh yeah, I crushed the Australian.
You were sweating for a little bit
I
yesterday.
was fucking shitting it. I couldn't believe it. I got the best side of a bet in that could ever exist in the world, and I almost lost.
And let me tell you, we all would have liked that you did, just because it would be hilarious for the
Oh
next
yeah,
month,
yeah, yeah.
right?
For the content, I almost hope that Greg was going to win that bet, just because he could burn me to the ends of time, right?
You make him pay, Hex.
I haven't decided yet.
You gotta make him pay at least something, at least like half or something,
I haven't decided.
Because if you let him off eat free, then he's just gonna think he can run amok.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying that I should make him pay, but
A partial amount. I don't think a full amount. I think like 30 to 50. It's also Australian bucks, which is less.
it's not Australian; it's American.
Oh, is that what the bet was
Yeah.
for specified American?
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. You have to make him pay something. I don't care if it's $10 or $50 or
I
whatever.
agree.
But
Well, if he starts talking shit, then I'll charge him the full whack. But
yeah,
it's Greggy, you know. He's
yeah,
not. He's not. The thing is, he's not a better, right?
right.
Generally
Does Greg
speaking.
have $100? I mean,
Well,
Well,
and
he's
that,
he's he's Tesla rich, right?
well, but he's had major car repairs right now, so
uh,
I'll probably not charge him anything.
no, you got to
no,
charge him
charge
at
him ten
least ten
dollars.
bucks, dude.
$10,
Yeah,
Hex,
at least ten
or
dollars.
20.
Yeah, but it was never about the money. I mean, I'd have paid the 400 if I lost, obviously. But yeah, it was more for the funny
No,
thing.
he's got to send you some money just because,
He's
just
got to be
for the
held
shame.
accountable to the
Yo,
bet. He's
Well, he made a very. He was absolutely serious in the bet. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind he wanted the bet and he offered the bet. So there was that.
right, and he's got to be held accountable for his word. So
And
to
he would
you know,
definitely expect me to pay if I lost, right?
of course,
That's true as well.
well, that was my next question. Do you think he would expect you to pay
Oh yeah, no, he checked if I had PayPal. He made sure that the money could be sent. He was super serious about it.
What I wonder what the actual. Did you go and look at what the actual odds were
No,
for you?
no, no,
I think it
no.
was like 8 or 10 to 1 or some shit.
I don't. I didn't even look. I just it was 3/4 away through the second round, and he put the bet to me, and I was like, I even said that's the worst bet you've ever made, Greg. If you make it, he goes, I don't care. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. Spaces bets are the worst.
Well, he's in the DMs. He's said well done, and it was a great game. So he's already in the DMs, so he's not running.
no, I didn't think he would run, but you do have to make sure he's accountable for placing a bet. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, the thing is, I'm terrible for it. I don't a lot. I let so many people off stuff like this. I don't.
$20 Hex is what I think. 20 bucks. That's
I'll have a
1/5 of
think
the
about
money.
it. It feels a bit gross to me, to be honest. So I don't know if I'll do it.
Well, if you think about like the odds and shit, because you got such a good bet, it would be more fair if it was like your 10 or 20 to his 100, or you know what I mean, or vice versa.
Yeah, we'll
If you
see.
actually set up like a real bet.
If he
So that,
starts chatting shit about it, he's going to get caught with a full whack. I'll tell you that
no,
for
at least make him send you $5 or something. I don't know. Just
that.
for because so you
We'll
can
see.
troll him about sending you money.
Yeah, we'll see.
Future
Maybe
content.
it's only $100. Who gives a fuck?
Look, it
I
would have been a way funner conversation if you lost. This is not a fun conversation.
Exactly, exactly. I wish he did. I mean, imagine it, right? Imagine him crowing about it.
Oh
He would
God.
be in every space telling everyone how he just destroyed me.
Maybe you get some free roll bets where I don't have to pay if I lose, but if I win I get paid. That sounds good. Sounds
Oh
good
yeah,
to me.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It's only 100. It's not like for 1,000. You know, it's not.
Yeah.
It's not real money.
Yeah.
I mean, that's still a decent. I mean, that's still real money. I don't know, $100.
Yeah, but you know what I
$100.
mean.
I get
That's
it.
why I
No.
capped the Book of Shame at 100, so nobody gets hurt, right?
Oh,
That's
and people still got hurt.
well, they ran.
Their
They
feelings,
didn't get
their
hurt.
feelings got hurt.
I still can't believe that's happened. It's a
Yeah,
mind fuck.
three
Oh,
people
I
ran off.
can. Oh, I can.
People suck sometimes.
I mean, I thought 100. Well, I don't want to be presuming people's finances, but I didn't think in a gambling community that $100 would hurt anyone.
Well, when they're
But,
addicts and they spend all their money on gambling, they don't have any. That's the
yeah,
deal.
that's true. That's true.
That's the problem.
I shouldn't, pre-propose.
Did you see how much more flack I got for for my tweet?
Which one?
The one that I'm defending you and fucking Robin.
Well, I saw you trying to retweet it to start it all over again. I thought, oh no,
No, no,
what's it,
no, no,
Sherry?
no. I had retweeted it when Frank wouldn't take it down. I took down the original and retweeted it and shut the comments
Uh,
off. I did that right when he wouldn't take it down.
oh, it flashed up yesterday for
Yeah,
me. I thought you
no,
did it
no, no,
again.
no, 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 no.
Okay.
Oh no, I did retweet it after. Wait, wait, wait. I take that back. I'm sorry. I did retweet it yesterday or
That
no,
was it.
because Poker fucking News. Go read what they wrote, and I was like, oh, they got their feelings hurt from that tweet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And so I was like, I think this is a good tweet to retweet.
Stir in the pot.
I
Ryan will
blocked him.
appreciate that.
Not
Ryan will
me.
appreciate that.
Look,
Did Ryan lend you his wooden spoon?
look.
Yep.
I was
Yep.
just defending myself and my point of view. Like and I put under what the Poker News wrote. Oh, so your feelings got hurt. Noted. Peace. And then I blocked him. Like, I don't need your
Wow.
bullshit.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be associating or talking to accounts that we don't know who they are. You know what I mean?
Well, they were.
I didn't engage with his his tweets on that subject deliberately.
I
The
didn't either.
more and more it goes on, the more I feel like it's someone that we don't like really know super well.
Well, it's exactly what they want, right? They want the clicks, the eyeballs, and the
Exactly.
controversy. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I have
didn't.
no clue who it is.
I didn't even comment on the original post. I went and made it my own tweet. Like I did something on my own account. I never even responded to their initial, you know, tweet about it, the situation in the 10K seat. I never even commented on it. I made my own tweet.
Yeah, well, that's exactly what I did. I made my statement tweet. That was it.
Yeah. And I didn't put no names.
Well.
Well, I'll tell you this for nothing. No, you know, I've yet to see one project that hasn't got drama involved in it.
Oh yeah.
That's for sure.
Well, you know, I'm the
It's
queen
yet to
of
happen.
I'm the queen of that target. So there you go.
I could give an animal shelter $1,000, and I'd probably get shit for it.
I
You
mean,
know?
Oh, 100% you would. 100%.
just remember when Ruben offered. What did he offer to? Was it?
He covered the league.
Yeah. And look at the
Chaos.
shit he took for trying to
Oh
be
yeah.
so very nice to the league people. And look at the shit he took, like Woody people.
Yeah.
He didn't do it because they gave him so much
I
shit.
know.
He's like, fuck you guys.
I know. And I don't blame him.
Oh, morning, Greg. Afternoon, Greg. Evening, Greg.
That's why I
Whatever it
said,
is.
well, Hex. I said,
Hello, Greggy Poo.
well. Look who's here.
Did you get the microphone? I sent it. I can't. It says listener. I don't know if he's got a mic or not. Maybe he's at work.
He's checking in to see if we're talking about his Instagram.
Here he is.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, there you go, Greg. You got the
so
floor.
close,
Go ahead.
Greg. So close to causing me ultimate embarrassment in a golf wager.
We thought you had it, Greg.
I was shitting my pants.
Yeah, wasn't to be. It came close.
It did.
Yeah. That was fun though, Greg. That was a great sweat.
Yeah, I didn't get to catch the first 9 holes. You already know, but golf's a great game. I love it.
Well, Hex will tell you, I was rooting for you, Greg.
They were all rooting for you, Greg.
Yeah, I know. I got people like texting me straight away. Don't pay him, and I'm just like, oh god.
Don't
Wait,
pay him.
what?
Oh, it was because it's such a lopsided bet, and he just had all this shit with.
Oh,
Wasn't
here
fat
he goes,
this?
Hex.
Like,
Here he
Oh
goes.
yeah. It's the little fuckers as well. Yeah. Perfect.
I made a bet. I made a stupid bet, and it could have paid off.
It could have. You got very close.
You got really close, Greg. So it wasn't that bad of a bet after all.
Oh, it's a great
It was a pretty
pick. It's
bad
a great
bet.
pick. It's just not a great pick against the whole field. I mean,
Look,
if you had
man,
to choose one guy, you'd choose
couple of
Bryson.
millimeters one way, and a lot of things could have been.
So
different.
true, dude. So true.
You know, I didn't see where DeChambeau lost all his strokes, but I woke up and didn't see him on the leaderboard, and I was like, oh fuck, what happened? And then I saw, oh, he's still there. He's still 7 under, 8 under. Oh,
Yeah.
Like if some miracle happens, you know, because Rory's like legendary for choking at the last minute.
Well,
And he did. He missed the putt on 18. Like he had a 4-foot putt.
Yeah, Rory choked
He
at the
missed
end
it.
to make it even go to
I'm like, oh, here
playoff.
we go again. What?
Rory should have won before the playoff. He missed a really short putt.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, on 18, a 4-foot putt to win it, and like here he goes, misses it again. You're like, oh god.
But then
It was telling you that it's you shouldn't pay me, Greg, and I'm worse than Fats.
Oh, whatever, man. I'll pay out.
No, I want to know who said it.
But did it have? What did we say? It has to be $100 UK.
Oh
No, we do it American because we haven't got dollars here.
Oh,
bets
just,
are in
might as well
American
be
currency.
the same. Might as well be the same. Oh, it's not quite as bad. I don't know. Who knows what exchange rates are doing right now? Fuck, we did.
I mean, Hex did say he would take half a share of Tesla stock as well.
Yeah, I said just ship me your portfolio of Tesla. We'll call it a day.
Yeah, no chance. Not giving him my
Sabrina
retirement
gone,
fund.
Greg? I can't see Sabrina. Is she doing okay? She's I've seen some of her tweets that are a bit dark and morbid. Have you spoken to Sabrina recently?
No, I haven't spoken to her recently, but yeah, she's getting pretty wrapped up in herself because elections coming up, man.
Oh, she's putting out some dark thoughts on the.
Oh, mate, Aussie politics is just a fucking embarrassing mess. Holy dooly.
She's a nice lady, though. I hope she's doing well.
I'm not getting involved. Fuck me, dead. It's
Good
so
for you,
boring.
Greg. Stay on the outside.
I know how I'm voting, and I don't have to tell anybody, and I won't be involved in the two major parties. So, whatever.
Yeah, just stick to American politics.
All the Aussies are getting very vocal, and it's like, ugh.
Yeah. It's the rise against the machines, right? Rage against the machines.
Well, and it's good to be involved, but it's not good to let it like consume your mental state and being, right?
I'm very vocal on local politics. I can see the effects.
Well, to me, it's very easy to not get involved in Aussie politics because they're all a bunch of dumbasses and they're all doing dumb things. And Australians are brainwashed fools like Canada, and whatever. I'll just like put my vote in, and I don't have to fucking.
I almost ran for council about 3 or 4 years ago.
I can't change any of my Aussie friends' minds because they're just I know from recent events that they're also completely brainwashed, especially when it comes to Trump. And now they're comparing one of the candidates to trying to mimic Trump, and like that's like okay.
Oh, that's not a bad strategy, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, in my mind, but if I vocalize that to my Australian friends who are mostly on Facebook, prepare for the wrath of God. I just don't have the fucking time for that.
Well, I, for one, am happy that Hex didn't run for council because we would have probably never met him in spaces because he would have probably been too highbrow for us.
Well, yeah, I couldn't risk it, right? Speaking my mind in this forum and
actually,
politics.
This is the one thing. There's one thing I did listen to in Aussie Spaces a night or two ago. There was an actual senator, like a minor senator, that has branched off of one of the major parties, got on a space and talked to all the Aussies. There were like 200-300 people in there,
right?
Which for an Aussie space is big, I guess. But it's only 200-300 people listening. But I just listened, heard him out. I'm like, okay, I like the cut of your jib. I'm sure most of the population will go, oh, he's a fucking cooker. It's like, all right, I don't know. But it was cool to see a senator getting in there and intelligent Australians asking intelligent questions of him, and you won't see the two major candidates doing that. That's for sure.
Right.
They'd rather shut X down.
Well, I don't know. There definitely needs to be some legislation in our country about social media companies and we have an FCC and that has been like monitoring and over censoring even at times our TV channels, right? You couldn't even have a lady on there with too short of shorts or too low cut of a top or the beds on Dick Van Dyke, like they couldn't even sleep in the same bed, if my memory serves me correctly, on Dick Van Dyke because it was against the rules, and so we definitely need to have some things in place.
There should be regulation.
Yes.
That's like what Elon Musk has been spouting for years. Like we need a regulation.
Start the counter, Elon Musk, one time.
But anyway, but yeah, absolutely. But like if our two major parties got their way, same as in Canada, they would, which are my two countries, would love to shut people's freedom of expression down more.
Speaking of Elon Musk,
and the UK, Hex, and the UK.
Oh yeah, it's terrible up here, buddy.
I can't believe the UK is like arresting people for Facebook social media posts. Like
6 months in jail.
Ridiculous.
Be careful, Hex. Hex probably already is on the watch list.
I don't go. Listen, I'm not stupid. I don't go on Facebook. I've got an account, but I've not been on there on years.
Is it only Facebook that they care about, or?
They can't fuck with X because it's American. Right. There's no way Trump is going to let me get arrested.
So Twitter, so obviously Instagram also, because that's connected to Facebook.
Well, I don't know if you realise, but I'm very careful with my verbiage on here. I don't use the F word, N word. Not that I would anyway, but I'm very careful with my that's just common sense to me.
Yeah, but you don't have it. You have an
anonymous account. You should be able to. Yeah, you should be able to measure your own thoughts. It's just like Facebook and Instagram, Meta. It's a joke. Like despite like Zuckerberg's announcement that he was going to like adopt a more X style approach, you're just not seeing it at all.
No.
going to be interesting to see how all this plays out, but we definitely need to get some regulations in place. I.e., Facebook selling all of our information to China. I mean,
Yeah, that's gross.
disgusting.
But if you've got an iPhone and you think that that iPhone's not recording everything you say, powered on or powered off, you're mad.
Well, what they're actually doing though is just stealing our shit so they can try to sell us stuff. That's like for advertisement, companies are paying to get certain type of data and then using it in their marketing. That's
I
the
mean, that's
thing.
why he called it. That's why he called it meta. Because that's what they do. They take your metadata and they sell it.
Data.
Third
That's
Do you
so
parties.
ever
cool.
notice how you're talking about something with your friend and then all of a sudden you see an ad of it? I know
Oh,
that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
just me.
100%.
No, of course.
You can do the experiment right now. Start talking about the product North Face, their jackets, their whatever, and you'll get an ad
Oh,
come up.
100%. I've seen it happen
Absolutely.
so many times, and like I'll be like with someone and we'll just be like, "What the fuck?" Like we'll both have it on our phone and shit. It's like that can't be a coincidence.
It is.
I had it with Andy Hammerpipes with his glassware. I was talking to Andy about stuff he makes. We talked about half an hour, maybe an hour, and all of a sudden I was getting glassware adverts all over the my feed.
Yeah. Also, if
Hilarious.
you search, if you do like a Yahoo search for a product for the next week, it's gonna just haunt your feed. It's gonna be
Oh yeah.
everywhere.
100%. All right. Real fast. Go ahead, buddy. Welcome.
Hey, does anybody know how Bryce DeChambeau did in the Masters yesterday?
Yeah, he
I
got like
wasn't.
10th place, I think.
I wasn't.
Oh,
I
he didn't
wasn't.
win?
I
No,
wasn't tracking
No,
it.
he
I
got
wasn't.
fifth place.
was it 5th or
Uh,
6th?
Fifth.
Okay, 5th. Greg would know. Yeah, he
I didn't
blew
even
it.
watch it, guys. I didn't have any action on it.
Blew it at the end. He should have got a place higher, even Greg, because he missed a birdie towards the end of his final round too. Kind of a shorter putt. So what did he end at? -7 under, right? Or 8?
Yeah,
I
I think
can't
he was
remember.
7 under.
Yeah, I think he could have very easily been 8 because he missed a kind of a gimme putt towards the end there.
Mate, like I was just saying, Hex, it's a game of millimeters. Like a putt can brush the cup, and that's all it takes.
Yeah.
Kind of
The
like
Fats had the sickest fucking
the
action.
Justin Rose shit. Yeah, that really. When I
Yeah,
seen that
dude.
post fast, I seen it after the Masters ended. I was like, what a bad beat on the Rose thing.
that
Like
kept me
Rose.
busy. Kept me busy all day. It was a good sweat.
Yeah, Rose was favourite once he missed that putt on 18. I thought, well, that's it. It's a lock, right?
Well, he had
Rory's
that
head's
great
gone.
shot. I mean, Rose had that great shot on the first playoff hole too, and then Rory
I
just
know.
somehow had a better shot because really it could have went to a second playoff hole because Rose gave himself a good.
I dodged a bullet. Kush wanted to bet that Rory would win, and I almost pulled the trigger. I'm glad I didn't.
Mate, like we don't. Most people just truly don't understand how insanely good those guys are. And how difficult that course is. Like, yeah. Like that shot of Rory's on 15, I think it was, the hook around the trees.
Insane.
That's just legendary.
Yeah, that was
shit.
the best shot of the fucking tournament.
When
My
I saw
favorite
that,
shot.
I'm like, oh yeah, he's
My
screwed.
favorite shot was the one where he put it in the water, and for the double bogey, that was a 3-stroke swing that tied the match.
Absolutely, those are the moments I was living for. I was like, yeah, let's go, let's see the collapse.
This
Let's see it happen.
Shambo's bunker shot was pretty sweet
Let's
as well. I
see
can't remember
Bryson
what hole it
bowl
was.
out from 140, but didn't happen.
And Justin Rose came down the stretch. Didn't he? He birdied 18. I think he birdied either 16 or 17. Also, he
had a great back 9 on the final day. Great back 9.
He's old too. He's like 41.
No, much older than that. What are you talking about?
No, he's 40. All right, hold on. Let me look it up. I thought I saw 41.
No, he's got to be nearly 50. It's got to be.
And like, as for some reason, I still find Rory unlikable. But
Yeah, I think we all do, Greg.
Yeah, I mean, there's just something about him. But yeah,
I got to give him his props though for his achievements.
for sure. I mean, that's a career Grand Slam. Not only 6 people have ever accomplished that. So it's pretty amazing.
I don't know why he's unlikable. We came from humble beginnings.
Yeah.
I think he's got a great story. I've never seen him being out of line.
He doesn't talk. He didn't talk to the Shambo the whole Masters, he said.
Well, no shit.
I think that's fine. Like, you know, it's a game where you need complete focus. If you don't want to talk, it's fine. You know. But
Yeah, whatever your
not out there
rhythm
for
is or
fucking
your
rambling
routine, that's
at.
what it is.
Okay, now I wondered about that. Did they have words in the past or something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, he's absolutely focused, and he's absolutely right not to fucking chit chat with a bloke that's paired with him on the final day of the Masters when he's going for a Grand Slam. I mean,
Yeah, but what happened to that? What happened between them before that?
no
Oh,
idea.
tons,
No idea.
Oh,
tons of stuff.
okay, okay.
But there's obviously a rivalry because he was the current, was still the current reigning US Open champion, right? DeChambeau.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
a hot
And
Never
ticket.
like
that came down to Rory and him. And
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
really
one of
exciting.
the things I thought was interesting was they said the last time they had a playoff was in 2017, and that was between Rose and Garcia, which Rose lost.
Oh no. Yeah.
Yeah. Brutal
Crazy.
game. Brutal game, man.
I haven't enjoyed a golf tournament so much as that in
I'll tell you
years.
what, I watched that entire thing yesterday, and that was what a great action back and forth. And
Yeah, it's like I said, I've not enjoyed a golf tournament for years. That was brilliant. That's got me back into golf.
tweeting the whole way through.
Yeah, I only realised I was in the shit when you tweeted. I was like, oh god, fucking
Hey,
DeChambeau's taking the lead.
DeChambeau did actually have the lead after the first hole,
Well, no, the third hole.
or the second hole.
Yeah.
Rose is 44.
Oh, okay.
So I
Still,
thought I was close.
yeah, you won the game. The Price is Right game.
Yeah. If you're not aware, Sherry, like, you know, there's the whole thing with like the Live Golf League and everything, and Bryson was one of the first to defect, and Rory's just been a like hardcore PGA guy, and he just acts like an arsehole sometimes, you know, like.
Got it.
No, I think the arseholes are the ones that went and broke the fucking game and went to Live.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
well,
200
everyone's got
million,
their
it's kind of
opinion.
hard to say no to that.
I don't blame them for doing it. I just think I'm allowed an opinion now that I think they've splintered the fucking game. I don't, you know, but I would take the money every 10 times
It's
on a Sunday.
created an extra level of rivalry. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but it's lessening the two factions.
Not
There.
really. I mean, what did you just witness yesterday?
Yeah,
They
but
were all
that's
playing together, and the rivalry was heightened.
well, yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah,
And then you get the
And it's
final
all
pairing.
Saudi money
It's like the
too,
Live
so that's
guy versus the PGA guy. You know, the PGA guy won this time.
yeah, no, fair enough. Yeah, can see that.
it'll be merged. It'll be merged together eventually.
I don't think so. Not
Should we
Well,
play
unless
they're
some
involved.
wager? Should we
the
play some
Saudis
wager?
will have to buy out the PGA for that to happen because those old farts in the PGA are traditional.
Yes, they are.
So whether you like it or I hate it, they have to be forced out. But they got Saudi money. Saudi money can buy anything. So there's that. But it won't be a merger. It'll be a buyout.
Sherry, you live
Yeah,
right
sure.
on that golf course down there in Georgia, right?
I'm about 3 hours away.
Burroughs is only an hour away. Is it Burrow?
Yeah, Burroughs is close. He's about an hour. Hopefully, I'll get to go to the Masters before I move out of Georgia. Fingers crossed.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what you saw yesterday only made people like golf more.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
absolutely.
we're still talking about it. You know, it was one of the more exciting sporting events that people around the world would watch.
Very
You know?
exciting.
And then guess what? I just watched that fucking Blue Origin launch with all the women, all Oprah's friends and Katy Perry, and you know, they just went to space, had 4 minutes up there floating around.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
What
and they
did
came
they
back. And,
think?
yeah, I watched the whole thing. I watched them even get out of the capsule and interview all these women that I normally wouldn't listen to at all or follow. But yeah, you can tell like they're changed forever. You know, I mean, it'd change you if you got to look back on the world.
Imagine the insurance for them to go up there and do that.
Right?
Oh, I mean, it's insanely expensive, and they're high profile women, and whatever. But I mean, that was kind of cool.
I don't think if I had a free ride to do it, I don't even think I'd go.
Really?
Yeah,
But don't
no,
you
no.
think that's kind of what they're it's always about, eventually we're going to get to the point where you buy a ticket and take a trip around the world, right? So to speak. And don't you think this is like really the first step toward that goal?
Yeah, and every woman that stepped out of that capsule said the same thing. Well, not all of them actually. Oprah's friend made it all about her, but you could tell a lot of them were in tears. They were just like, I can't believe what I just experienced. Like every astronaut has said before. Like
Right.
normally they're up in orbit and they got lots of time to look at it. But even just being there and looking back at this planet that you're on, that 5 minutes ago seemed chaotic, and now
Right.
you're looking back at it going, wow. I
I think
mean,
there'll be magnet tunnels before there's that. Magnet tunnels will be a very fast way to move around.
what?
Magnet tunnels
Before what?
will be the new way to move around.
I tell you,
Around Earth, sure. Yeah.
I think that's a lofty goal, but I worry about, we have some states and cities, towns that are on fault lines for earthquakes, and I wonder the effect that would do to some of those areas.
Yeah, it's nowhere near the depths. Nothing to worry about. They've done the math. The Boring Company, right? Greg,
It's very boring.
the Elon Musk project.
Boring a lot.
The Boring Company.
Hey,
Is there any?
Sherry,
Yes.
I just got even with you. I just posted to your Jumbotron
Okay.
to advertise for MySpace.
Oh, okay. Very
Oh,
good.
there you go.
All right.
X2.
Since you always do that to me.
Well, we're supposed to do that for each other.
When did you space Fats? Let's have a look.
8 o'clock tonight.
Oh, okay.
Okay, perfect.
Imagine if Fats.
Oh,
Yeah, imagine Fats.
why I stopped sports betting? That's a good title. Interesting.
Imagine Fats in space. Just for a second. Just
So
imagine
set
that.
your alarms for 7:55 this evening, and I guarantee it's a space you don't want to miss. Fats is going to tell us all about it.
Oh, it's 1 o'clock in the morning for me.
Well, you can listen to the recording.
I might make. I'll try that.
Just set your alarm, X.
I might buy a new alarm clock with my Australian money. My new Australian money.
You mean your ACR money?
No, that's all gone.
Oh, you already slotted it away.
Of
Did you really lose it all, Hex? Jesus.
course I did, dude. What the fuck?
I ran super deep in a $6 tournament yesterday. 1,300 players. I got 22nd. I was so tilted. It was $40. I'm like, what a waste of fucking time.
There you
Yeah,
go. I say that
I
every
can't play
time.
those ones. I can't play those little ones. Your time ratio against future winnings isn't there.
First was 1,500, but it's just like, what a waste of time.
Dude, I was so pissed.
Unless you get top three, your hourly's terrible, right?
I sat there 7 hours for an 11-cent tournament one time, or 7-cent tournament. I
Jeez.
was so pissed.
I always max late reg so it's shorter. Like I never register
Well,
early.
that's when I learned to do that. After that tournament, I was like, I'm never starting this shit on time unless it's like some $100 or more tournament.
Because I only played a little, like 2.5 hours maybe, or 2 hours and 15 minutes. So it wasn't that crazy.
You know what's gross is when you think you're doing well and you started on time and the player pool just keeps on rising.
Yes.
You're like, God damn it.
Yes. It's a waste of my time. I can't do it. And like, I get so pissed. I'm like, this is a waste of my time. I can't do it. I just can't do it. It's not my cup of tea, as they
I just
say.
play cash now for that very reason.
I can do it live, but not on the damn online. This shit it's too long.
If
It's
it's a bounty
boring.
tournament, it's okay. And if it's over $100, I can concentrate because there's normally like tens of thousands up top, right?
Yes. Makes it worth your while. You're like, okay, not damn $45 for 7 hours. What the hell?
What were you thinking, Sherry?
Exactly. The only reason I'm doing it is because I'm just trying to learn about the site because so many people talk about it. So I want to have semi-informed opinion.
Well, is this $100 tournament? You trolled me, Sherry, the other day for this Saturday. You said,
Yeah, because remember we asked you in the space on Saturday if you would do a tournament the next Saturday. I said okay, and that's what Poker News is giving me shit about because they're taking it out of context. That I am such a hypocrite because I want to take money from Nick and Huma and Josh.
yeah, what is all that about? What's that $1,000 thing? What does that even mean?
Wait, what $1,000 thing? Now you got me confused.
You said that you begged Em and Nick for $1,000 or something.
Exactly. He took it out of context. That was when I was asking you to do a tournament next Saturday, joking around and saying you could ask your new friends, Josh and Nick, for
Oh,
$1,000 for the prize pool.
the penny drops. Okay, I understand.
Yeah, totally out of context.
Yeah, just to be clear, there's nothing on the schedule for
Yeah.
this weekend.
So how do I have to send you this money, Hex?
No, I will sort it out, Greg. No rush. No rush. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet.
You just send me the link when you're ready.
Yeah, no worries, buddy. No rush.
Good question, Greg. Good for you.
Hey, I don't. If I make a dumb bet, I'll pay it.
I hear you.
Yeah, good for you, Greg. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I hear you, buddy.
But damn, I was getting excited there when they got
Dude,
paid.
I was shit my pants. Not about the money, about the embarrassment I'd have suffered.
No,
If
on
you'd have
day
won
3
that
when
bet, Greg,
I made that
I would have been. The whole community would have just laughed at me and fucking destroyed me for weeks.
Well, at least you kept it together. It's close though.
I was very nervous.
You were quick to DM me on hole 16, like, oh
well, you're out of it by 16. You were done.
No, it's all good, man. Hey, it's all good fun. Like,
Absolutely,
I think
great fun, great content. It made the Masters that little bit more special because
there you go.
The risk got much more ruined.
Yeah. I kind of get a message from. I just turned it on and I was just watching it, and then I get a message from you. I'm like, yeah, all right, yeah. She over.
It was a great sweat, though, for those of us that weren't involved.
Oh, for everybody. I think I've never seen so much attention on a golf tournament. It's great.
It was awesome.
All I got to say is 255 to 1.
I know, Fats. That's gross, dude. What do you put on it? $25?
I had 25. I had 4 other bets. I had a total of 450 invested, but I had 25 on him. He was I was only going to do the players that were -6 or closer. And then when I saw Rose at 5, I noticed that in the first round, he shot 7 under in the first round, and that Rory had shot par in the first round. So I said, well, gee, in the first round, he picked up 7 strokes on him at 255 to 1. We'll throw another 25. I'll throw 25 on him.
Yeah,
he ended up with a 66, right? That was 600.
It's pretty hard to shoot 7 under day after day after day.
And he shot 6 under, and the other one, and Rory shot 1 over.
Yeah.
So if if it played out like day one, I had a shot.
Here's the thing. Rory won it with a 71. What? Rory won the tournament with a 71. No, 70.
73.
73. And DeChambeau shot a 75. And yeah.
Yeah, there were a few that that Oberg guy. He was close. He shit the bed at the end.
Well, I had all those guys. I had Aberg, Connor, Reed. So I was sitting there. They were all up at 9 and 10, right, like 1 stroke back. At the end, all I needed was Rory to fall.
Yeah, Rory falls and you make bank, right?
And yeah, any of the other guys would have paid I would have gotten back about 4,500, and Justin was a little over 6,000. So basically, I invested $450. So I was really getting 10 to 1 on the whole group.
Wow, $6,000 for. I mean, that's dude. You must have been fucking. When that final tie, hole 18. Was it 18 then 10 that go to 18, 10, 18, 10, right?
Yeah, well,
Clubhouse.
yeah, when they were on the 18th, when uh, Rory was putting, I already knew. I figured I lost, and then when he missed that putt, I was like, life.
Holy shit. You could have probably cashed out on that and made a bank.
Oh, yeah, probably, but I mean, I don't really believe in hedging that. I mean, they're going to lose 25 hours. They're going to win 6,000.
Yeah, I mean, the best bet you could probably ever make with Rory McIlroy is like if he has a putt to win on 18, he'll miss it.
So
That's
yeah,
what he's done over and over and over again. He won in the playoffs, but I'm just saying, a
I
putt
mean,
on
if I
18.
had like 1,000 on it, where I could have won 255,000, then I would have looked to make some kind of a hedge there. But you know,
Oh well. So what was the you know the overall turnout of it all? Did you win or lose money?
no, I lost because I needed anybody but McIlroy to win,
Okay.
and the only guy that was snuck near the top that I didn't have was Scheffler.
All right. That's all I was asking.
Well, that really killed the whole day for me yesterday. It was nice.
Yeah, killed it for me too because I went ridiculous as well. Maybe we should study up on golf more, Fats.
Well, a lot of times I like to.
It's such an unpredictable game. It can go anyway.
I always, if I'm paying attention to it, I always like to, on the final day, look at how far ahead the leader is and see what kind of odds I can get on the players that are under him in case somebody makes a run. And anything that I can get a really good long shot on, I'll gamble with it a little bit.
Whatever your strategy is, dude. But golf is golf. Comes down to it.
I mean, if you're taking like those kind of prices, you would figure one, if you did it, the number, let's say you were getting like 60 to 1 on a guy making up, I don't know, 4 strokes or something. Well, 1 out of 60 times, I'm pretty sure he's going to do it. Just so there has to be value there. That's the way I look at some of those. If I think they would do it at least once in what the odds are, then I'll take a shot with it.
Sounds plausible. Like could be. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
What's the next big golf tournament?
What did they do next? Is it the PGA or the? It's probably the PGA. Then they do the Open and then the British.
All right.
I think. I'm not sure. I'm not really.
Okay. No worries. I was just curious.
I'm
For those
gonna
just
duck you out here because my mom was trying to call me. So
okay, bud. We'll talk to you later.
yeah,
For those that just tuned in, Fats is going to have a space tonight at 8 p.m. and talk about why he has stopped sports betting. So you definitely don't want to miss that space, folks.
see y'all later.
Bye, Fats.
See if Fats.
All right, you guys. Friday night, 7:30 Eastern. Daniel Lowry just won another run good ring yesterday. Caused me to have to go look up new stats because I had already started my notes for the interview Friday. But that's a good reason to put me back to work. So he has, what's he have, 17 or 18 WSOP circuit rings, maybe 16. I don't remember. I think it's 17. But anyway, join us Friday for that interview. I'm sure it's going to be very enlightening. Should be good. Ryan Costs, you still there, buddy?
Yeah, I'm at Children's Hospital. My kid's got to get some fucking dental work done.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ah,
Sorry.
that's fine. It's just too much work for her to like stay awake for, so they gotta put her under and shit.
Oh, God bless her.
She'll be alright.
Yeah, of course. I was just going to talk to you about that Tennessee quarterback leaving.
Oh yeah, I did see that. We'll have to talk about it later because yeah, I'm about to get in
Absolutely.
here. So
Yeah, go ahead, buddy.
talk to you guys later.
Good luck with that, bud.
Thanks.
Say a little prayer for her. Nothing worse than your kids needing medical help, medical attention, being sick, whatever. So stressful for a parent. All right, Hexy Poo, what are you playing today or are you working today? Do you still work? We never hear you talk about work anymore. Oh, hello, Hex. All right, nobody needs to chat anymore, so I'm going to shut the space down. You guys have a great day. Karen, appreciate you. Enjoy your study session.
Thank you, Sherry.
You bet. Absolutely. Everybody have a good day. Greg, good luck, buddy, in your next betting experience. I hope you get Hex next time for sure.
Oh, who knows what it'll be? I don't bet very often.
I don't either, bud. I don't either. Have a good day, everybody.
See you guys.
Bye.